about, baby.
Okay, yeah. Cameron, you got to do the clap.
Clap, clap, clap.
Clap, clap, clap. Loud.
Clap loud.
Come on. Now we're in sync, everybody.
My man.
We're recording. We're
Ladies
live.
and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm in. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Rock and roll, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to an episode where Nate lost a bet. 2 beers, 2 mics.
Just
Holla at your boys. Yeah.
Yay.
Hey, nice hat, big boy.
This is so stupid.
Nice hat. Representing.
I hate this.
Was your bet. You made the bet.
I did make the bet.
Not my fault.
Do you remember what the bet was?
Yeah.
If the Mariners win the last series against the Yankees.
And they lost the first 2.
Those first 2 games. We should have won that 4-3 game.
And then I knew he was.
Can never hit nobody home, man. What are we doing?
I know, man.
You got runners in scoring positions.
Correct.
1 out.
Yep.
The go-ahead run is at second. I'm like, what? Just get one. Just come on. What are we doing?
I know.
Double play in the game.
Game over. And then the JP Crawford third base thing.
Yeah.
Was
the base run. No,
it was Julio.
Julio getting off the bag.
Yes.
Yeah, right? You saw that, right?
Because of the bat.
Julio getting off the bag because the bat got broken. And
right.
Oh, my God.
I mean, that was just dumb luck, though. I mean, that was dumb luck.
It's
like,
stupid.
that doesn't happen ever, I don't think.
No.
Right? So.
And they're like, was it Jazz playing third? Yeah. He's like, get him. I'm like, oh, damn it.
Yeah.
That was 2 games in a row with silly base running.
That was your game winning right there.
Remember Robles? They sent Robles home.
What was that?
In the first game?
Yeah.
In the 8th inning? Trying to steal home? What are we doing?
What are we doing? I thought the pitcher balked, though. I thought we balked. I thought that was...
Maybe that's why he went.
No, I thought we balked trying to get him.
Oh.
So he should have been safe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they didn't call it that way.
Stupid. Now I got to wear this. I was just going to have you wear a Mariners hat, right?
Yeah.
Right?
We got to wear the other team's hat for the whole episode.
So, Yankees fan today, I guess. Shout out the Scarletta brothers. They're on fire right now. Those boys are.
They are good. They're doing good.
Their videos, the Giants beat the Seahawks, are like, oh, we're back every week. Then it's like,
I mean, this is the problem. Well, we will get into that, but
we're staying the Yankees for a minute here.
That's the problem with you guaranteeing stuff. But we'll go into that. So the Yankees last night, they won again against the Kansas City Royals, which is
tough matchup.
At least one of my teams could beat Kansas City,
right? Ravens can't beat Kansas City.
Nah,
it's tough.
It was a great pitching performance from our number 1 guy.
Garrett Cole.
He showed you why he got paid $325. You know what I'm saying though? Like that performance is why you pay him $325.
I could use $50K, Cole. Won't you?
I can use.
Send it my way.
Yeah, just send it to me. And he completely dominated that lineup last night. And we got timely hitting when we needed it. Judge finally made a hit.
Yep.
We kind of sparked the whole team a little bit, And then Kansas City was just, I don't know if they were out of their elements or they weren't used to the pressure, but they were swinging at a lot of balls that were out of the strike zone.
I gotcha.
Whether it was too high, whether it was too, like everybody felt like they were trying to force, like I want to beat that guy to get it started. I want to force the action rather than just taking what the pitch is giving you, and get your walks, get on base, have players in running and scoring position, and then who knows, we might tighten up on the defensive side of the ball, and an error here or a bad pitch there, and you get runs.
Yeah,
but I feel like they were pressing too much.
It's playoff baseball though. That's the way it goes.
Oh, for sure.
You have to strategize a little more now.
Oh, for sure, you do.
It's fun.
It's very rare you see a starting pitcher go 6 innings because once they give up 2 runs, whatever. Okay, bullpen's going.
Yeah, you got to keep a fresh arm out there.
And so it was a good thing.
Especially if you advance.
Oh,
you got to use them again.
You got to use again.
And then you have a 7-game series coming up.
Yes.
So it's like it's not best of 5 anymore.
No, but it was good though because we have 4 days of rest, which means Cole can pitch again in game 2.
Yeah.
Right. And then
are you in New York?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And then the fact that Detroit and Cleveland have a game 5 tomorrow, they're pitching their aces.
Yeah.
So they won't be able to pitch again until game 3.
Oh well. Whoever advances.
No, well, right. Whoever advances.
Who wins that one?
I think Detroit wins because they had the Cy Young winner.
They're just caught fire. What happened?
They have Scooble, right?
Yeah, I know.
And I think obviously I think he's going to win the Cy Young this year. So he's pitches tomorrow, and he won't pitch again until game 3 against New York.
Right.
Which means New York should be up 2-0.
Should.
And then they lose game 3.
You think so?
But then they
win
the
first road game.
But then they win the next 3 because it's 2-3-2. So it's first 2 in New York, 3 straight in Detroit, and 2 in New York or Cleveland.
We forgot something.
Beers.
My glass is empty.
Sheesh.
You didn't say, hey,
I'm thirsty.
Fill them up.
Hey, are you thirsty?
Always.
What we got today? Good old church music. Love it.
Shout out to Shop Beer Company. Church music, very popular. Very, very popular. Pretty good. Yeah, F what the haters say.
They don't know. They don't know. Like, don't knock it till you try it.
That's why I drink so many beers.
You can.
Yeah.
Because you know it doesn't fill you up.
This isn't in your guts.
And you still taste it, though.
This sits in your guts.
Yes.
This sits in your guts.
And you're gonna spill. Say it again.
Nope. This sits in your guts.
Yep, all that foam.
Come out.
All that foam. Just right there. You thirsty?
We won't tell everybody what time it is.
Nah, we don't need to. No, that's why I got the shades on.
Smart.
Oh, I'm joking. But you know, I'm a little like,
What?
I'm a little low on energy.
Why?
I haven't taken my Magic Mind today.
You haven't taken Magic Mind today?
No, I have
This
not.
stuff's like Adderall, you know that?
Yeah.
Without like all those weird side effects.
Correct.
You know, and the jitters.
Yep.
This stuff right here. This little son of a bitch. You guys seen these? Oh, these are so good.
Magic Mind, baby.
Reclaim your brain. They're seriously good. Less stress, keeps you calm.
Keeps you calm.
Straight energy.
Oh, not a spike.
Like I told you,
not a dip.
Remember I was telling you, like,
Just
no
maintain.
coffee?
Right.
Dude, all the mushrooms, cordyceps, all those things in here, just keep your mind sharp. Keep going.
Gotta go.
You're in school, so like tell everybody. Like,
Oh my gosh! I'm able to focus more and longer.
Oh, yeah.
And I can stay like when I'm focused and I maintain that focusedness, I can pick up things. I can be more energized. I'm like bouncing off, not bouncing off the wall, but I'm like sharp.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's a sharp, like intuitive kind of a thing for me.
Yeah, it's a mental performance
right?
shot. That's what,
and I don't
mental
crash. Like it's like 10 o'clock, and I'm like, I have to go to bed. Not like I need to go. Like I have to go to bed because it's late. You know, I have to get up next day. But like I'm still ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
I'm texting the group chat and of my classmates. I'm like, hey, what about this question? This question. I'm ready to go.
This stuff is amazing.
They're like, Miller, you're so old. How come you have so much energy?
Magic Mind, baby.
Magic Mind, baby.
Magic Mind. Dude, this is one thing about.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say one thing about this. When it does, I'm in the front of the computer a lot, dude. It is like when we're editing.
Oh yeah.
I can fly through it.
Oh yeah.
I already know what I'm looking for, how to get to it. Like I already know what's what, keeping this, keeping that, cutting that out, taking this down. I mean, like just go.
Right.
Oh, this stuff is great.
I mean, I tell
They
them
just keep you fired up.
I tell them to go to magicmind.com and use our promo code 2beers20.
Yep. Promo code 2beers20
to get discount and order some. Couple classmates have gotten their free trial, the 3-day trial.
Look at you.
Yeah, doing some promotions.
Hey, you want to take your Magic Mind right now?
Yeah, I need to.
Sharper mind, less stress, calm energy, more vitality. 12 magical ingredients. It is good. It really is good.
It's an acquiring taste.
You just don't like it because it's green. It just messes with your mind a little bit.
That's true. I wish it was purple.
Psycho.
No, it is good though. No, it is very good.
I hope Magic Mind sees that we're out. What's up, guys?
Yes. I still want mango or grape flavor.
As far as a mental performance shot, which is a great way to say that what these are, it's amazing. All the V vitamins,
It's healthy.
lower stress is healthy for you. You cut a lot. You don't have a lot of. There's no caffeine in it.
No.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I love this stuff. Anyway, you guys can get 48% off your subscription on the big box. This is the small box. This is the every other day box. Get the 30-day box. 48% off if you use 2beers20. That's a deal
20.
right there.
That's a steal.
Have you guys seen their ads right now? They're telling you too the same thing. Up to 50% off. That's pretty.
Make it happen.
I think they rounded up for the ad, but it's 48%.
I am working on my jingle.
Keep working on that jingle. I'll send it to Julia and them. Shout out Magic Mind. You guys are awesome.
Magic Mind. Appreciate you.
All right.
Okay.
Now what are we doing? Drinking beer?
Yeah. Well, mine is still foamy.
Yeah, it's all right.
So in the NBA world, real quick, we're just bouncing down because the season is about to start soon.
Yeah, because baseball sucks. No,
baseball's awesome.
Producer over here today is like, yeah, NBA. His NBA is right around the corner.
Right around the corner, like next week, actually.
Actually, yeah, next week it starts, right?
No,
Amazon Prime's got games on, right?
2 weeks. 23rd is the first game.
Amazon Prime has all the games? Something like that, I saw?
They have like Thursday games, I think, or Wednesday games, something like that. They have a day game, like a day of the week.
It's annoying, but I have it, so I'm like not that annoyed by it.
It's like football.
That's I know.
Thursday's football. So
then they're going to have playoff games on the Peacock.
Of course.
I have that.
Of course.
Because I watch The Office.
Yeah, so...
Wait, why are you wearing shades?
Well, because it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And
that's why you got all the pink on, too.
That's why I had the pink on.
Why don't you just go Crucial Catch style and just do everything?
I forgot at home.
Oh, you do have a Crucial Catch?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But I don't have a Crucial Catch in
I like that you're wearing sunglasses today.
I don't have the Crucial Catch in Yankees stuff, though, so that's why I had to wear it. But Yankees won last night. They advanced to the ALCS for the 19th.
I feel like I should put on my Mariners jersey.
No, you can't do that.
Why?
You lost a bet.
And I'm wearing a Yankees.
Yeah, you are.
This is so embarrassing. This is for the internet.
I like
the
it.
Whole
It looks good on you.
Whatever.
At any point in time you want to come over, come on over.
I'm not doing that.
It's okay.
Loyal to the soil. I don't care. You pick your team, you stay with it.
Nah.
Yeah.
Depends. If you don't believe...
I'm sure there's different things out there that say, like,
exactly.
Like, everyone's got a different situation, but if you're born somewhere and you like that team, you stay there.
No.
I'm just saying.
No.
We could argue that all day because
Yeah.
I know it's like my kids are Seahawks fans. That's Seattle everything.
Yeah.
Free agents in the NBA though, right? We like anybody we want.
You like Oklahoma City Thunder. It's okay.
That is enough.
You like OKC. They're Seattle.
No, they're not.
They have all the banners and stuff.
You heard that, right? The article the other day?
Yeah.
That they'll relinquish that when Seattle comes back. Mm-hmm. If they ever do.
But they still have it though. So right now
Please
there's
come back.
Yeah. But it can't be called the Sonics though, right?
Okay, say what you want to say.
Only Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
You don't like Chet though? I'll tell you what, that one OKC team with Harden and Westbrook when they went to the finals and KD, that was a dope team.
That was a real dope team.
What's his name part of that? What's the African guy has a cooking show now?
Yes, Ibaka.
Serge Ibaka was on that team, right?
Yep.
Monster.
And Nick Collins, I think.
Yeah, Nick Collins. Him and Durant were the only Sonics.
Yeah.
Westbrook was drafted, but he didn't.
If the new Seattle team gets there, would they call them the Sonics?
Yeah, that's what they're going to keep that name.
They are going to keep that name. Mm-hmm. Supersonics or just Sonics?
I think they'll go Supersonics.
Super
you never know. You know what I mean? Yeah. I say that because it's so nostalgic. You know what I mean? You think they'll bring that logo out, or you think they're going to go old school? To bring a brand new one.
Probably a brand new one.
Ugh.
I don't know, really. Same colors, though, right?
I would think so.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? NBA. So NBA is starting.
So NBA is starting soon, but there was a former MVP who recently retired. Had a 15-year career. Ooh. D Rose.
That's a long career for that guy.
Now, question for you. Is D Rose one of the biggest what ifs in NBA history?
I will say he is one of the biggest, but I don't think he's the biggest.
Do you have one that's
I got two.
Oh, who?
One is Brandon Roy.
That's a good one.
Right?
That's a great one.
Monster at UW and a monster in Portland. I mean, he was...
The problem with that one... who's the other one?
Greg Oden.
See, the problem with those two...
Here we go.
Problem with those two...
I already got beef with you on another subject, but go ahead.
Problem with those two is that they never really had the accolades that D Rose had, right? They didn't win that MVP.
No, but Roy was in that conversation.
He was in the conversation, right?
Yeah.
But I felt like how many more MVPs would Rose have won? Or would the Bulls have won a championship if he would have sustained without having his injuries?
Maybe.
Because that team was rolling, right?
Yeah, they were good.
And he was dominant.
He was nasty.
He was nasty because it was athleticism, right? He was a Ja Morant before Ja Morant, right?
That's what I kind of think, right?
You know what I mean?
That's a good way to put it.
Right?
Yeah.
So what would his career have been? He wouldn't have bounced around, I don't think.
No, he'd probably been a Bull for at least 10 years.
At least a little bit longer,
You know what I mean?
right? Yeah. And then
that's tough though.
And then see, he would have been, I think, in that Hall of Fame conversation. See, I'm not sure Brandon Roy or Greg Oden would have been in that Hall of Fame conversation. I think they would have been very good players, very good all-stars, very consistent, right? Brandon Roy, don't be wrong, he was on his way.
Right.
But would he have had the hardware, the awards to back up like a D Rose already did?
I think that's the only thing that he didn't win though. Didn't Brandon Roy win
Rookie of the Year?
Didn't he win Rookie of the Year?
I don't know what year he came out. 07?
I don't remember.
See, that's the problem. I don't remember. But
well, go to the tape.
See, I think Greg Oden always had knee problems. You can't come into the NBA.
No, I agree.
Like somehow, some way, he covered it up, or the agents covered it up. The history of his knees, or Ohio State covered it up. Somebody didn't do their detailed work on him.
6th overall in the 2006 draft.
2006 draft. I said 07. I was close.
Yeah, you're right there. So who won the
Rookie of the Year? 06.
Let's see. Okay.
Like, how did teams and scouts and doctors miss the Greg Oden knee problems?
They overlooked it.
Because of his height?
I mean, I kind of think so.
But he had no offensive game, though.
That's the thing. They thought they could take him and do something amazing. He was all right in college. I think he was bad.
He's the tallest person on the goddamn court. Just like Zach Edey.
Zach Edey can play, though.
Better than Greg Oden, right?
Well, right now.
Yeah.
But that you're 50, you're 12 years removed from that guy. So I mean, like, kids are more athletic. You know what I mean? 10 years from now, you know. NBA. I can't take forever. Chris Paul won Rookie of the Year.
Oh, I know the same year.
I don't know either.
I know the same year. Interesting.
Okay.
Who knew that?
What was the? That's NBA. Let's see what Rookie of the Year. He wasn't even in the conversation.
Yeah. See.
Did he get hurt that year? His rookie season? I don't even remember.
Could have.
Because it was Chris Paul, then Charlie Villanueva. This is the top 5 voting. Andrew Bogut, Raymond Felton, baller,
Knicks.
UNC. Yeah. And then Channing Frye.
Knicks.
I know. I said UNC, though.
Not Shannon Fry.
No, Channing Frye. No.
Better lock that shit
Channing
up.
Frye went to the Knicks, too.
No, but he went to what college, homie?
U of A.
Yeah.
I know that.
Okay.
Calm down. Well, I can see your eyeballs through those glasses, dude. What's happening right now?
I'm like.
I know, I can see it. Like, hey, man, I'm doing the best I can.
I know you are. I appreciate you.
I think everyone remembers those teams, those U of A teams, right? Was Chase Budinger on that team?
That's a good question. Yeah, he was.
Yeah. White boy could jump.
Oh my gosh. Go back to the baseball real quick.
Are we done with NBA?
That's all I have for NBA.
Okay, cool.
Hadn't really.
Shout out D-Rose.
We would talk about the NBA on the next episode because the season's starting. We talk about who we think is going to win.
Cool. I'm with that.
So playoffs is almost shaping up to be for the ALCS and NLCS.
Ooh.
Any shockers so far? Are you shocked about the Mets beating Philly?
Yeah. A little bit. I'm actually Padres getting in and getting work done and being competitive against the Dodgers.
I'm shocked about the way they beat the Phillies, the Mets. Like late innings, like they get killed throughout the whole game, and then like the 7th, 8th inning, 9th inning.
And they're very consistent at that too.
And they win. You know. So the Phillies have to change that team up, right? That's like 3 years in a row.
You kind of think so, but I don't know.
Like,
you look at their lineup.
What do they need?
You look at their lineup and batting, and you're like, dude, how are they not smacking everything out of the park?
They're not.
They're not. But they're getting hits. You know what I mean? But they're not.
They're not.
Not now. They kind of peaked. You think? Their peak was in August,
right?
Beginning of August, and then they kind of faltered.
Like last year was their chance to beat. They had to beat Arizona to go to the World Series and beat Houston. Like,
I know.
Last year was their chance, and they brought back the same team, and they still can't get out of the first round. So what I'm saying is it time to make some changes with.
They probably will.
Right?
You think they let go like Brandon Marsh, send him out, and I mean Schwarber, does he go?
That's what I'm saying. They have to do something different.
They're never going to let.
No, Harper will
be there for
Harper's 10 years a contract signed.
Yeah.
So Trey Turner.
You think they get rid of Trey Turner?
No, he has too much money. He's a 7-year deal.
Say it out loud.
Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay,
he's gone.
We're talking about the Phillies being switched up. He knows that whole lineup. He knows that team.
That's because he's a baseball guy.
He's my
kid in heart. That's what I'm talking about. Do you work homework on the Yankees? Okay, thank you.
You don't got to do that.
Yes, you do. He already knows it. That's what I'm talking about. My boy, not yours, my boy. Anyway, yeah. So the Mets are rolling. They're the hottest team right now.
They are.
I think they're hotter than Detroit.
Francisco Lindor with that grand slam the other night. I'm like, what are we doing?
And I think he's the NL MVP because I don't believe in the DH being an MVP. Although
you're just a Ohtani hater.
No.
Yeah.
You agree with me about that though.
Yeah.
Okay then. So I said although the Asian will win.
He's awesome. Only part of the 50-50 club.
Well, it's because he didn't do anything but run and bat.
But that's one season of just that. Every other season he's been doing pitching and hitting.
And he can't run because he's actually doing something else. If you're just hitting, you can run. If you're hitting, you have rest, you have energy, you can do all that stuff. So what else are you going to do?
Well, we were talking about this is we both saw him play outfield this year. We watched it. I was like, I remember we were arguing about it. You're like, he never went out there. I was like, dude, we watched a game. Oh, Tony was in left field or center. I was like, I saw it. I swear.
I don't think so.
That's my witness. He saw it too.
Okay. Yeah, but
internet can hate me if they want.
I think Francisco Lindor should win the MVP, but he won't. It'll be the Asian.
It's just because of the record he got.
I don't think,
And he's so popular.
I don't even think that's even impressive. I think Acuna's last year when he went 40 for 70 is better than 50-50.
Yeah. 40 for 70.
Yeah.
We talked about that the other day. It was like, so you have, because we were looking at Barry Bonds' wild stats. Because I was telling him about Barry Bonds. I was like, you got to look at Barry Bonds.
Ohtani had done nothing that Barry Bonds hadn't done other than 50-50. Like Barry Bonds' stats,
he's in a class of his own.
Yes. Ohtani doesn't even sniff Barry Bonds.
You could make a Hall of Fame class just for him and say, this is the Barry Bonds Hall of Fame.
For sure.
Because he's the only part of like the only guy out of the 400 and 400
For
club.
sure.
The only guy in the 500 and 500 club. That's amazing.
For sure.
He's got he's done the he's got some stupid stats. There was this thing we looked at strikeouts, right? So he has not had less than 100 strikeouts, or no, how do I say this? His most strikeouts since 1987 was 102 for the year. He never got 100 since then.
Damn.
From 87 to when did he retire? 06, something like 05,
like that,
whatever.
yeah.
Dude. And you break it down, like you get 4 at bats, you get 1 hit, and you have 3 strikeouts.
Yeah.
Say on an average, right?
Yeah.
You're at 400 strikeouts for the season for the year.
Easy.
He didn't even have 100. What are we doing?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's legit Hall of Famer, right?
Oh my gosh. Oh, speaking of Hall of Famers,
Does Pete Rose get in now?
you gotta let him in now. R.I.P. Pete Rose, man.
Well, because you know why you have to let him in? And this is just a 1-word thing, 2-word thing, because it was a lifetime ban. Well, his life is now over, so you can lift the ban.
That's irony. Right? Am I getting that right?
I mean,
it's ironic and like true at the same time.
At the same time, right?
Oh, well, he's passed, so you got to put him in.
For his play on
Do it for his family.
For his play on the field, he should have already been in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, it's because you know the purists.
I know.
Then, hey, you'll never see Palmeiro, McGuire, Seiko.
No.
Bonds won't get in either. It's like, why though?
Yeah. Yeah, they won't get in. But they let
Andy Bennett should be in there too. Andy Pettit. Sorry, I said Andy
no,
Pettit.
he shouldn't.
Yes, he should.
No, he shouldn't.
Why?
He wasn't a dominant pitcher to.
He was great.
He's not a household.
Clemens, come on.
Yes, but he's not a household names like Clemens and Pedro and Barry. Like those guys were Hall of Famers.
Sammy Sosa.
No. Those guys were Hall of Famers before this whole stuff. And the fact that everybody was doing it and they still succeeded. I mean, it's an area that you're in, right?
Yeah.
So if everybody's doing it and you succeeded, then it should be allowed. I guarantee you, they have guys in the Hall of Fame that have done worse.
Oh yeah.
So why not?
Is Doc good in the Hall of Fame?
I don't think he has the numbers.
What about Darryl Strawberry?
I don't think he has the numbers. I really don't. I don't know that answer though.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, so
that's crazy though, right?
They should be in
because now you're like, well, we know what they did.
Right. We know what they did. Man,
things are not for children.
All right, for sure.
Cameron's like, what?
Yeah. You need to go away. Anyway,
no, you're good.
No, that's all I have for baseball.
Ooh,
yeah. You ready for trivia for NFL? Start off with trivia for NFL.
You want to start trivia?
Yeah,
I'm in.
Okay, NFL trivia. my throat's a little dry. Hold on.
Are we still rolling, producer? You can't see that one. It's probably okay.
Which 4 NFL teams have never made the Super Bowl?
Oh, which 4 have never made it? Mm-hmm. Let's see. Hang on. What is it?
Detroit Lions.
Oh, we know that one.
Okay.
I was going to say, but I'm thinking of the other.
So you got 1.
Yeah, Detroit Lions. Man. The Jacksonville Jaguars. The tennis. No, they did it against the Rams. Never mind. I almost said it. Mm-hmm. The Houston Texans. And it's an NFC team.
No, it's not.
It's an AFC team?
Yes, it is.
There's only one NFC team.
Yes, it is.
Oh, so then it's no, because they did it against the Broncos. Why can't I think of
it's okay.
Hold on. I'm going through all of them.
Mm-hmm.
The Chargers went.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, hang on. So AFC West, AFC East. Bills. Yeah. So who am I missing?
AFC North.
Cleveland Browns.
Yes, it is.
Sorry, Browns fans. Shout out my Brownie boys. Shout out Matt and Dan and Al.
So there's 2 AFC teams and 2 NFC teams.
Interesting. Wait, what?
No.
What did you say? There's 1 NFC and 3 AFC.
1 NFC and 3 AFC.
Yeah. Unless they went by our
geographical location. Houston would be in the no.
No?
No, I think Houston stays. It was
one of those we switched around, didn't we?
Then we put Denver in NFC. No, who do we put in NFC? I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Yeah, but
we do NBA a lot. Maybe we don't do the NFL.
oh, we don't do the NFL. We do the NBA. That's the one. That's
My bad.
My fault. Yeah, baby. So another trivia. What's the last team? I've already talked about this a little bit, but there's only been one team up until this year that has never played on 3 days rest on the road.
Is NFL?
Yeah.
Has only played on...
Has never played on 3 days rest. So like play Sunday and then play Thursday night. But they had never played Thursday night game on the road after playing Sunday.
Oh, wow.
On the road.
One team?
They played at home all the time, but they don't play on the road until this year.
And everyone plays Thursday night, so... Don't say the Chiefs.
Nope.
Oh, man. That's what I would think of, right?
Yeah, I know.
Get every advantage they can get, so Taylor can be shown on TV.
For sure. Yeah.
You see Belichick get upset the other day?
Yeah. It's like, stop showing.
He's like, Kelsey's having too good of a year. It's just too good. It's like
he's low-key funny, though.
You could tell, like, Eli and Peyton were like, dude,
yeah,
we get it.
Yeah, he's low-key funny. Yeah, so there's one team that has never been on the road on 3 days rest until this year.
I took a stab at it. I said Chiefs, so I'll take one more. Is it a popular team?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Playoff contender? In the last few years?
They've been in the playoffs the last few years.
Oh. It's not the Ravens.
No.
I don't know. What do you think?
Houston.
Who'd you say?
Houston.
No.
Not Houston, huh? I don't know.
Cowboys.
Stupid. I mean, Cowboys. Wow, crazy.
They played the Giants on the road after Sunday night. They're their own because they always play Thursday night and Thanksgiving. Which
That's
is
true.
Home, right?
Yep.
So this is the first time they actually played on 3 days rest on the road in their franchise history.
Interesting. I did not know that.
Right?
Wow.
That's kind
First
of crazy.
time.
First time ever.
I'm still upset about the Giants game.
Let's get into it.
Ah.
Let's get into it.
What are we doing? Can I just talk about my stupid Seahawks?
So-
okay, this is my beef with you.
Oh, yeah. With my
Hold on.
Okay.
You said this yesterday.
Yeah, I did.
When I mentioned,
Yes.
I'll try to remember. I don't remember exactly what you said.
I'll tell you.
No, but when I said, how come this guy was this guy had these kids at Michigan were
Yes,
great?
yes,
Okay, listen.
yes.
Then he went to the Ravens
Yes.
and they were great.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now hold on. They're still talking in the NFL.
Yes.
The execution is still supposed to be this way. Still, this is where my beef is. You said, "Oh, they're not." There is. Still, hold on. That's not my point. My point is, you're an NFL player. Okay. I know there's different levels of talent.
Correct. And that's from.
But also, but if you can follow the scheme,
yeah.
this is what I don't get. This is my beef. Like, dude, he can do it with kids, and then he can do it with another NFL team, but he can't. He goes to another one, and he can't do it. That's why I think we have a bunch of boneheads on our team.
Can you? Are
They just don't care.
No. Are you done?
Wrap up.
That's
Jesus.
That's true.
Quit missing tackle.
That's true.
Dude,
That's true. That's
Trey
true.
Brown, yo, dude, I'm glad
Yeah.
you're in the league, but can you go to like somewhere else and
Yeah.
do and do whatever you're doing? Because you ain't helping us.
Now, do you still have players injured on the defensive side?
Just two, Byron Murphy and Uchenna Nwosu.
Okay. So when I said that, don't compare them to the
This makes
Ravens.
me drink.
I meant like think about on the defensive side of football, right? Think about the defensive side of football for the Ravens. You have all pros over there. Mm-hmm. Kyle Hamilton, Roquan Smith, Marlon Humphreys. Like you have all pro. The
Patrick Queen.
No.
He didn't make all pro last year?
Second team, but he's not on Ravens, so we don't count him anymore.
Either way.
No, we don't count him.
Go back to what I was talking about when Mike McDonald was there.
So yes, so we have all pros.
That's my point,
Okay,
dude.
okay, but we have all pros.
Right.
You have no all pros on your defense.
None of them right now.
So none of those guys can execute what he wants to do. So you cannot blame him for his scheme. In fact, if the players just can't do. If I'm asking you to run a 4-3-40 and you just can't do it, that's not on me. That's
right.
That's on the players, right? If I'm asking you to run this scheme, like I want my middle linebacker to be like Roquan Smith. Well, hello, there's only one Roquan Smith in the league.
Yep.
Maybe two, and Freddie Warren, the other guy, right? Like those two are the top.
Bobby Wagner's in the league. Still leading the league in tackles, dude. What are we doing?
That's because they front four sucks. Anyway, because they so those are the top two linebackers in the league, right? Middle linebackers. You're asking someone to be that. That's not actually them.
No,
right?
Baker's not that guy.
No, you have two top tier corners though, with Witherspoon and.
Oh, Reek was out though last night.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that hurts on one side, you know. So his scheme and his philosophy is the same. You still have those players.
You don't have the talent.
Exactly. And that's why I'm saying that you can't compare the two. You cannot compare the two because remember, he's coming into a team that
But you don't think the schematic, like the whole scheme of the whole thing?
He's coming into the game. He's coming into the team that's not his. That's Pete Carroll's team. That's Pete Carroll's defense. He's changing his whole scheme to fit what Pete Carroll has as players. Wait until the offseason. Wait until the draft.
Oh, yeah.
You'll start seeing him drafting or signing.
That's why I also said,
guys.
I got to remember, this is a turnaround year. Stop trying to think we're so good.
You have to start thinking about who he's going to bring in now, right? Who he's going to draft. And those players,
I hate it when you're right.
Those players are going to be what he needs to implement his schemes and his philosophy. Okay? Remember, beginning of the season, we all said 5-6 wins. Just because they went 3-0 against
halfway there.
Just because they went 3-0 against 3 bad teams, the hopes got high.
That's the other thing too, though. That part, but also there's all those games, even the Niners game last night. We had our chances and we blew it,
dude. If Geno
so many times,
if Geno didn't throw that interception to DK,
which one?
To DK, when they got the ball back and they were about to go up 20, it was 23-17, and they're going to make a drive. I truly believe they were going to go down the field and score a touchdown and go up 24-23. That's what I. He
tried to rifle it in there. That guy jumped the line. You have DK, you lob it. Hey, he's behind the defense already. He's behind the defense, yes. Geno tries. I know he throws hard. Don't get me wrong. I watched him throw Baker. Those guys launched that football.
That one he floated.
That one I'm like, why don't you just get over them?
And then the bullshit. I don't think it was the right call. The illegal formation when DK got the ball on the.
He has a 61-yard touchdown. Dude, it was beautiful, right in the breadbasket.
It was.
And because Walker away from the play,
I know,
almost on the sideline.
That's why I
moved his feet like this.
Sometimes I wouldn't call it. Yeah,
Can we let them play football?
So I really thought that
Joey Bosa's coming off the line, or Nick Bosa's coming off the line and put his hand in front of the ball, and they're never calling him offsides. I'm like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
he's the fastest guy to get off the line. I'm like, he's already across it.
It's like TJ Watt. Same thing.
He does the same thing though.
Same thing. And that's
what Cameron said yesterday.
And they don't call the tackle from the Chiefs. Always Taylor always jumping off for false starts.
Yeah,
they don't
that right tackle's always off the line fast.
Always. So Seattle had their chances yesterday to win that game, and I thought that one interception was the nail in the coffin because he intercepted it and brought it back to that 10-yard line, and now it was over after that, right? Mm-hmm. But that was the drive. I thought they were going to go down there and score and take the lead, and San Francisco would have folded again. Mm-hmm. And I believe that you would have won the game if that interception didn't happen.
Well, it's the same thing with the Giants game. We had our chances.
Yeah.
We got to kick a field goal to tie.
But you got to think about also with the Giants game, if you didn't have that fumble return, you wouldn't even be in the game, right? So how often is that fumble in the beginning when you ran 102 yards down on the field? That doesn't happen very often, right? So you take your
but that's so early. You don't know how the rest of the game goes.
No, that's true. But you look back on it, hindsight 2020 kind of.
Don't fumble the ball, DK.
Well,
when you have two passes to Tyler Lockett, and all of a sudden you're in field goal range, and then they throw it to him, and
Hey,
do you have to fight for the yards though? Like, just go learn from Lockett. He's going to play 5 more years.
Oh yeah,
and he just goes down. Even JSN is doing that.
So my question to you is, I have 2 questions. One, at least my team wasn't the only team that had a toe problem.
I know, dude. He got that one in the corner in his big ass fat size 16. It was a great pass too.
Oh, it was right there. Second thing is, are they done with DK?
He's being a prima donna last night.
Are they going to trade him?
So I talked to my friend Anthony about this. You get rid of him now, so you can get a second and a third, or even a first and a third. I mean, someone will give up first for DK. Who would get him? Who needs a receiver now? Pittsburgh? Send his ass to Pittsburgh. Let him go work with Russ again.
You give him up in the offseason before the draft because that's his value going to be high.
Now he's going to want money. He's going to want more money because he already got one big contract.
Right. So I think you use
You still have Lockett, JSN, and then you add another receiver in the draft.
You got to bring another receiver in the draft.
We have Jake Bobo. Jake Bobo caught 3 passes yesterday. Awesome.
Yeah.
You just don't like his name. You just fucking goofball. UCLA boy, dude, he was good.
No, I know. No. So yeah, I think I think certain players run the course with the team.
It happens. Well, especially with receivers, right?
Yeah,
like Colin Coward says, they're Ferraris, they're the Corvettes. They look flashy, and they'll help you sometimes.
I think George Pickens is the same thing for the Steelers. I think he has to go. He does not fit Mike Tomlin's philosophy.
No.
His attitude.
But he's the only one who can catch the ball.
But that's the problem. So why not make a trade? DK for him.
Yeah, Cameron. No.
I know, but
He loves DK.
I know.
I don't want to see DK leave either.
No,
but,
I don't either,
But if
but-
you're going to act like that,
correct.
get what you can for him.
Correct.
At a high value now.
I think his
because if you wait too long, no one's
No.
going to want him, and you're going to just Diggs. He's doing what
it's
Diggs
just
does.
like
It goes around.
it's just like Devontae Adams. Like if the Raiders would have put him on the market
Oh, man.
in March or April, they would have got a first round pick.
For sure.
You wait till now and you won the second round, you're not getting that. You're getting the third or fourth.
You get a third, fourth, maybe a second in
So
2027.
I think DK's value is the highest going to be in March and April. You can trade him. Then you get a high pick.
Yeah. Speaking of trades, there's a rumor going around Calais Campbell's getting out of Miami. He's coming to Seattle.
No freaking way.
I mean, I don't know if we need Calais right now. I mean, we might.
Well, that tells me that Brian Murphy's injury is much more worse than we thought.
Yeah, which sucks because he was
Yeah.
he was really good in those first four games.
And Campbell played for Mike McDonald too.
Yep.
And he likes that kind of player, right? Yeah, I love Campbell, man. I wish he was back in
Calais Campbell.
Shout out Calais Campbell. Yeah, let's do it, baby. Okay, so
Him and Doc Rivers, those voices, I don't understand.
you said something to me, which I thought was pretty fascinating.
Oh, I said something fascinating?
Yo, yeah.
You heard it here first.
You sent something to not. You didn't say
I
it.
sent it.
Yes.
Oh, are we going to talk about the trio thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Since the game was last night, talking about 49ers in Seattle, you sent something
Shout
to
out
me
our friend producer.
about about the recent history of the three previous quarterbacks for the San Francisco 49ers. Kaepernick,
Wild.
Jimmy G, Purdy.
It's pretty wild. Hang on, can I turn my hat backwards?
No.
Please?
Nope.
Just, no one can see my face.
It's okay. You lost a bet.
Well, come on, man.
No.
It's itchy.
I know.
It's a brand new hat.
It's itchy. Second segment.
All right, okay, so
the
second segment started. No, I'm just kidding.
it is now.
Time out. Hey, we didn't even talk about Halloween, dude. I don't even have the sign on.
I don't care about Halloween.
You don't like this?
I love Halloween.
My son did this.
No, that's awesome. The decorations is beautiful.
Some of the stuff goes outside, but we've just been hanging it here
Yeah, I
for
know.
checking it out.
The decoration is awesome. I'm just not a Halloween guy.
Why?
I don't know. Just not a Halloween guy. It's never been.
We'll talk about that at the end. Okay, keep going about football.
So what were the stats? Like Cap went after the Super Bowl. No, was it before the Super Bowl? Or was it after the Super Bowl?
What are you talking about?
He went 20. He went 20-7.
Oh, they're talking about his first 26 or 27 games, something like
He
that.
went 20-7.
Yeah, 21-5 or something like that.
Got to
Whatever.
the Super Bowl and then overthrew a receiver and lost Super Bowl.
Yeah, they're pinpointing this. This guy is pinpointed like with the last three quarterbacks of San Francisco.
Yeah, the first 27 games.
All of their stats are virtually the same.
Same. 20 wins, 21 to win, 20.
It's 20 or 21 wins and like X amount of losses, like
And then
5 or 6
in
losses.
the Super Bowl, they overthrew a key player to win the Super Bowl.
In their second season being the quarterback, they go to the Super Bowl, and then in the Super Bowl in the fourth quarter, they overthrow a receiver or forget a receiver's even there.
And then within 2 years after that, they're gone.
Yeah, within 2 years they're gone.
They're gone.
And then Kaepernick's one of them.
Kaepernick
Jimmy G is the other one.
And Purdy.
Because once they lose in the Super Bowl, and the way they lose, which we've seen it 3 times now, Brock Purdy has just done the same thing. He missed Debo. He overthrew Debo Samuel. Would have been the go-ahead touchdown.
Yep, to win the game.
Oh my God!
And
the crazy thing is like all their passer rating is the same.
Yes.
Their touchdown to interception ratio. I think
completion percentage is the same.
I think Purdy's is better at the moment.
Yeah.
But Kaepernick's was better than Jimmy G's.
Yeah.
At least this is that moment in time. This is post Super Bowl, just a couple of years. We all know what happened to Kaepernick, and we all know what happened to Jimmy G.
I do think Purdy will be longer because he's going to be up for a contract after the season, and they're going to sign him.
He's going to be getting so much money.
He'll get $50 million.
They showed his thing last night. You see that? The top 10 highest paid QBs in the league, and then they showed his salary, $396K. He's making $396K,
Yeah.
And then everyone else is like 40, 50, 51, 50, 50, 50.
He won't get $55 million, I don't think.
He's not worth that.
Well, no one's worth what they get.
Hey, we talk about this all the time. Right. You move Trent Williams, guess what?
I know. But he'll be in the 53 million.
Trent, come to Seattle, bro.
I do think he's better than Tua though. Right? And so what did Tua get? Like 53 million?
Yeah.
So I think he'll get a little bit more than that.
That's one thing is like you look at the Tua thing and you're like,
I think he's better than Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
I think he's more consistent. Granted, he has a better team, but I think he's still more. I think his play was more consistent.
Yeah, Trevor I think Lawrence. You could separate that, right?
Right.
But so back to the trio, this little like curse we've got going on.
Oh yeah,
I gotta send this to Ryan because Ryan's gonna be like, "What?" I'm like, it's pretty wild.
Right. Do you think that's gonna happen to Purdy? I don't think so because I think he's gonna get signed, so he's gonna be there for a lot longer.
But now it's Super Bowl hangover time.
Yeah, they ain't going to Super Bowl.
No, but I mean, like, they've lost a bunch of games this year in the fourth quarter.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gassing out, guys getting hurt, Mufunga's out. I mean, there's
But is that more on the defense or on
what's his
him?
name is out too. Jordan Mason. Hey, speaking of Jordan Mason last night, we don't really know who he is right yet. He's just a guy
He's
that's
leading the league in rushing.
well, not anymore. No, after Sunday, someone will catch him.
No, not after Sunday.
Did you think he broke his collarbone? Or do you think it's a shoulder issue?
Well, they already says the AC sprain.
I could have swore he popped his collarbone, man. Because he was holding his arm. He was holding
AC
his
sprain.
But he was holding his thing right this.
So let me give you a little anatomy lesson, okay?
Yeah.
So we had
school.
So we had the clavicle that comes right here, right?
Yes, sir.
Right, and it comes out to
Cameron
the
knows
shoulder.
all about that.
Clavicle comes out here and it attaches to the acromion process, which is a part of the scapular part right here.
Oh, the chromium process.
Right. So
Everybody got that?
in the AC joint separation, okay, that joint separates. So the clavicle pops up this way.
Oh, weird.
Yeah. So it's separated. If you ever want to see a great picture of an AC sprain, look at Keenan Allen.
Oh.
His is permanent.
Oh, so that's why some guys have like just this, like they always have like a pop out of their shoulder.
Correct.
And
So-
they can't get, that never goes away, right?
Oh, it does if you take the proper precautionary, if you let it rest or surgery
Oh,
to bring
I
it
gotcha.
back. But he never opted for the surgery. So if you look at his picture, if you go to on the internet, you will see his is a natural pop up.
That's crazy.
It stays like that.
So that's kind of a broken collarbone in a way?
It's not a broken collarbone. It's a separation because there's a ligament right there, and so
Gotcha.
the end of the clavicle just separates.
That is so nuts.
Yeah. There you go.
Look at the big brain on Miller.
You know it, boy. You know it.
So, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I
The
have
Seahawks still suck.
no. They don't. Well,
Hey,
They
we gotta
don't-
play Falcons, which we can be competitive against them. We ain't gonna be the Bills.
is it at Atlanta?
I think they're both on the road now. We just had 2 games at home.
Oh, okay. See, I'm not a sole believer in Atlanta.
No, but
I don't trust your defense of tackling, and that's the problem.
you're telling me.
No, that's the problem. Like that Giants game was alarming for me because they had their number 1 receiver gone and number 1 running back gone.
Yep, gone.
And they looked like that.
And Kayvon Thibodeau didn't do nothing.
He hurt his wrist. He had surgery, so now he's out.
So he didn't. I mean, yeah. So nothing happened. He didn't even do anything when he was there.
So
And
like,
we had. What I know, we had all the stars.
it's like
Our
a
whole
Jekyll and
defensive
Hyde.
line was gone,
Like,
right?
where was the team? I know the defense against Detroit wasn't very good, but the offense was outstanding.
But that's the thing is like, so back to the defense real quick. That Detroit game, which we kind of knew would be competitive, but also we fight once
Knew it would be high
your
scoring
starting
game.
your 4 starting defensive linemen are out.
Correct.
That doesn't happen often.
No.
not for any team. Like
Not at once.
3,
Not at once.
3 out of 4 happens,
Yeah.
but not, or 2 out of 4, but not all 4. And then you didn't have any Cheney yet. You're one of your best edge rushers, dude. It's been a nightmare. And then he came back too early too.
Oh yeah, I told you. That's why I said who.
I like him though.
I know you do. I like Taylor, but I don't know.
I love football, and I'm really
sad.
sad that the Seahawks lost to the Giants. I don't care about the Niners game. We haven't beat them in fucking 3 years.
You know, Gino's 0-5 against them.
Who's 0-5 against them?
Gino.
Oh, Gino is? Gino may not be the guy next year. I love what he's done. I like that his story is great. Like, look, he's been in league for a long time.
So let's just say they win 6-7 games. They could be number 5 or 6 pick in the draft. They going quarterback.
Depends on who's the quarterback for the year. They do. Remember, they got Sam Howell. That's our backup. Yeah. Got 1 year starting experience. He lit the Seahawks up last year,
Yeah,
dude.
but he's not a starting quarterback though.
We don't know that yet.
Oh, I know.
No, so let's go on this. Let's play on
He's a
this.
Tyrod Taylor.
Let's play. Oh no. You can't say that. You can't say that.
He's a great backup.
No, check this out. First of all, this is his second year.
No, he's not.
Listen,
He wasn't a rookie last year.
Sam Howell's a rookie last year.
No, he was not.
For Washington Commanders.
No, he wasn't.
Cameron, help me. Rookie, right?
No. He was not a rookie last year.
Yep. He signed his 4-year rookie contract May 6, 2022. Played the 23 season.
No. May 2022. He played 2022.
Look. He's only played 1 year.
May 2022.
You know,
The season starts in September.
I'm gonna get out of this. Watch this.
The season starts in September of 2022. That's 1 year.
Nope. Watch it.
2023 be 2 years. This is his 3rd year in the league. In 2024.
Nonetheless.
This is his 3rd year in the league.
Hold on.
Just going. I'll wait for you to tell me.
Give me his career right now.
I'll wait for you to tell me.
Nope. Game started his second year, 17 games. Go back to the.
Oh, no, wait.
I want to close this. I'm done with this shit.
Wait. So what now? I'm waiting.
I'm already wearing a Yankees hat, bro.
I'm waiting.
Knock it off.
I'm waiting.
Nope.
Come on.
No.
Yes.
I already said it once today. I'm not doing it again.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
The artist doesn't remember.
You're right.
My man.
Anyway.
Yes.
Anyway, just go along with this. Just listen to
I don't listen
me.
to you. Okay, I put the mic down.
No, but okay. This goes back to what a lot of guys have been saying. A lot of these rookies are being thrown into the fire right away, and it's not helping them, i.e. Bryce Young. Jesus Christ, dude. But it's like Trevor Lawrence got to do it, and he did okay. But go.
Can I interject real quick?
Well, hold on. This is what I'm thinking with Sam Howell.
But can I interject real quick?
He has flashes of he could be a good quarterback. Right now, of course, he's a backup. But why couldn't you do it like Aaron Rodgers did it and sit there for 5 years and learn from somebody, a good veteran, and then get your reps in? That's what needs to happen in the NFL. NFL is so precise with their quarterback play. Not everyone's Patty Mahomes, and he even came in his second year and started lighting people up.
Here's the problem, though, okay? You have guys like C.J. Stroud that excel his rookie year.
But now what's happening?
He's still excelling. His team's 4-1. He's still playing good ball. You have guys like Cam
I have him
Newton.
for fantasy. He ain't playing that good.
You have good camp stats wise. He's not. You have good.
What?
You have guys like Cam Newton. You have guys like Caleb Williams turning it around. You have guys that have been thrown into
That's
the
jury's still on Caleb Williams.
Lamar Jackson. You have guys that thrown in Joe Burrow. You have guys that's been thrown in as a rookie
Matt Stafford.
that shown they can handle the situation, handle the success. But it comes with the back end, it comes with the coaching, it comes with the veteran backups that helps the rookies.
No, I'm not.
Right?
But why can't they say that about Sam Howell?
I don't think Geno is that guy for Sam Howell. And I don't think Sam Howell has,
You don't think a 13-year vet is a guy that can show somebody some ropes? I mean, come on.
He can show him how to be a professional quarterback, yes, but he can't elevate Sam Howell.
I think he could.
I don't know.
You got to remember, Geno was a backup for a long time. He started in New York.
Well, I know that.
You know what I mean? And they threw him in the fire too.
I understand.
And he did not. Remember, there's so much hate on Geno Smith when he came out.
So, are you saying Sam Howell is an NFL starting quarterback?
If he plays on any lower tier teams, of course he would be, which he already has.
Okay. All right.
Speaking of the Commanders, I said Commanders this time for you.
I appreciate you.
Anyway, what do you think of Jaden Daniels?
Well, we'll get into it.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, we'll get into it.
Don't you think though? Okay, so go back to this thing. Then.
Okay.
Don't you think they should have these rookies not just be thrown out there?
Yes.
So the top 10%, which is the Lamars and the Burrows and Mahomes, or not even Mahomes, I can't even put that out there.
Because you cannot use the money factor anymore because of the Sam Bradford.
Well, that part too. But I'm saying, like, why can't you just go, hey?
Well, it depends on who you have as a backup.
It seems like we have the same 18 backups.
But like, okay, for
Joe Flacco's killing it again.
for Joe Flacco. Not Joe Flacco. Joe Burrow. You're not gonna have Jake Downing as your starter and have him learn behind him. You got to have a veteran good guy like Lamar had Joe Flacco.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. Who else? I mean, Jordan Love had Aaron Rodgers. Like you got to have those kind of.
Aaron Rodgers had Brett Favre.
Right. So you got to have those kind of veterans that are starting already.
So then, what about? So you think Russ helped elevate Geno a little bit, or no?
No,
really.
Geno was already in the league for a long time.
Doesn't mean a younger guy can't help the older guy.
Correct.
What are you saying?
You're
saying the starter. The point is the starting quarterback can actually help the backup quarterback. We're not talking about age or even experience. We're talking about what you just said, right?
Sure.
Russell Wilson was an MVP candidate a lot of times.
Yes.
A lot of times.
Yes.
I don't remember every single year.
That's okay.
But right? But you're going to tell me that, okay, Geno's like, oh, I could learn from that. Why can't he?
But do you think Russ's arrogance wouldn't allow him to? Because we see more and more now how arrogant he is.
I think, yeah.
Because like Ryan Tannehill already came out and said, I'm not tutoring this guy.
That's an ego problem right there.
What I'm saying, like he already came out and said, I'm not tutoring
I'm competitive too, but calm down.
Right? You know?
Yeah.
So I think that Russ might have already been too arrogant to want to teach Geno, who has already been in the league for like 10 years already.
Right.
And like, he understands this. I'm not teaching him. I don't know.
Doesn't mean you can't.
And he already knows he's out the door, so why would I help him?
When you practice and then when you're, just by observing too, though.
I know.
You're in the in the room with them, you're in the film room with them.
But some guys don't take that to heart. Some guys aren't first one in the door.
Some guys treat it like it's a job.
Exactly.
And they don't love it.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Some guys aren't first one in the door learning film, learning schemes, and talking to coaches,
My point is like, I think you can still teach. If you're a starter and you're great, you can still teach the backups, even if they're older.
Oh, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I just don't think that happens as often as you think.
No.
No. That's all.
But like you got Anthony Richardson behind Joe Flacco right now. All right, well, sorry, Anthony Richards hurt again, but I mean, like Flacco's in there, and you're like, well, Flacco's going to show him how to play.
This is how
the Ravens do it.
This is his time to learn,
right?
Yes, but I don't think he will.
But he did have flashes last year until he got hurt, and then again he did the same thing. He had flashes, then he got hurt. But it's like,
well, you got to remember though, he only had 13 starting games.
I know, right?
So
you're bound for injury, right?
He's young. He's young.
Speaking of young, Bryce Young, what's the story? What are we gonna do? What do the Panthers do with that guy? You sit him down and let Andy Dalton be there? Because Andy Dalton's not bad.
I think you reset and you have Bryce Young learn from Dalton.
For sure.
Like Jordan Love learned from Rodgers. Like,
you see Dalton's first game? Like,
I think
4 touchdowns?
I think they reset the whole situation.
You have to.
Because when Bryce Young did come into that game late, he looked good.
Yeah.
Right? So he has to learn the ropes, learn
it's
the
not,
situation.
okay.
Because at Alabama, he was always the guy.
You know, he was the number 1 pick, and he's great, right?
always
like
the guy.
in college.
Yeah,
But those
always the
Alabama quarterbacks, dude, you never know.
Never know.
What's his name?
Who?
Exactly.
Exactly. Because your boy.
The white kid. Where's he at?
The white kid?
He played for the Patriots.
Oh, I was talking about the black kid.
Oh. Oh, Tua?
No.
Oh.
The other one in Philly, because your boy don't talk about him anymore.
Jalen Hurts.
He don't bring him out
Nobody's
anymore.
bringing Jalen Hurts to this conversation anymore.
Oh my gosh, why? Because what I said was true.
That's what we're looking at right now.
We're crowning guys too early. Calm the
They're
fuck
lucky
down.
they're lucky they have Saquon.
Oh, for sure.
I think they're very lucky they have Saquon.
They probably 0-5 right now if they didn't have him.
And you almost can't even count that Brazil game, right?
That was Saquon that won that game.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So I'm like, dude, calm down.
What are we doing?
Calm down. But I have a little beef, okay?
A little or a lot?
So we as the media are hanging our hats on one game for Joe Burrow.
The Super Bowl?
He beat Mahomes when Mahomes choked in the second half.
Oh.
We don't talk about Mahomes choking in the second half. We talk about...
What game are we talking about?
All right. When Burrow beat Mahomes in Kansas City and went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Mahomes up 20-3 at halftime and choking in the second half and not doing anything, right? We talk about how Burrow just beat him, right? So we hang our hats as Burrow being the guy or the number 2, number 3 quarterback in the league because he beat Mahomes one time. One game. He had one game where he beat Mahomes.
Right.
One game. Right? So he went to the AFC Championship game and he went to the Super Bowl. Right?
He beat Mahomes in a very important game.
Lost them both. Right? But...
Are you saying he's lost them both before? Because didn't he beat them to go to the championship?
He beat Mahomes to go to the championship, and they lost to Mahomes
in the following year.
Yeah,
right?
but he still lost, right? He didn't win. So this guy has no All Pros.
We're watching. Well, I can't even say that. Go ahead.
No All Pros, no MVPs,
none.
But yet he's number 2 and 3 quarterback in the league, right? But you know who else who has the same thing? Who went to Super Bowl and lost to the championship games, but he's been in championship games twice. Jared Goff.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Jared Goff.
Never talk about Jared Goff.
Jared Goff being top 5. Mm-hmm. He has better numbers than Burrow does. Mm-hmm. He's been healthier than Burrow does. He's more reliable than Joe Burrow.
100%.
But we don't talk about
No one talks about Jared Goff.
Why not?
I don't know.
Why not?
I know. Dude, I get it. There's always a bias.
You know, so we need to pump the brakes. Burrow had one game.
More NFC North hate.
AFC
North hate.
One game does not define your career.
No.
But they're acting like one game propels him to this. Don't get me wrong. Joe Burrow is talent wise is a top 5 quarterback.
Yeah. So I got an Instacart because I can't have someone who lives in this household loose in Costco without supervision.
Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. I'm cutting you off.
I'm sitting there like,
Exactly. But so don't get me wrong. Talent wise, Joe Burrow is top 5 quarterback.
Yeah.
I can't put him number 2. No MVPs, no All Pros.
Hang on there. Oh. Don't it just she's got on the other side, right? Will you go help her? Because there's gonna be a lot of stuff. Thank you, dude.
A guy that has no awards and hasn't done anything different than other quarterbacks in the league. Why do we propel him above someone that has?
Yeah.
Same thing with Josh Allen. What has he done as far as awards, accolades? No All Pros, no MVPs,
nothing.
And he even lost to Mahomes, right?
He's a Pro Bowler. That's about it, right?
Right. Same with
he doesn't
Burrow.
go.
Same with Burrow.
Right?
No, they don't go because they're hurt. But So why I don't understand the love fest for those guys because they win a game in the playoffs. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
But also they lose a game in the playoffs. But yet we don't magnify the loss more than we do the win.
And this is your point is like we don't give Lamar the love.
No, I'm just saying I don't want.
Just kidding.
My point is we don't give Goff the love.
No, there's other quarterbacks that
we
do
don't
that
give.
too.
Who else do I have on here? It was Goff and Purdy. Purdy did the same thing. Super Bowl championship game.
Yep.
So we don't give Goff and Purdy the same love for doing what Burrow did.
Do you think it's the Cincinnati defense isn't always great, but Goff has always had a good defense, especially with the Rams. With the Rams for sure.
That's why he won the Super Bowl.
But also
But
Purdy has an excellent defense.
But not with Detroit. They went to the championship game last year.
No, but that's their first time.
He took two different teams and he did something that Stafford could never have done in Detroit and took him to the championship game.
That's true.
Goff should get more love than we're giving them.
They're not a defensive tier like San Fran, but they do have the Lions defense last year was definitely good enough to be in that position.
No, they should have won that game too.
No, I totally agree.
Right?
I totally agree.
But Goff has done. He's number one pick like Joe Burrow, doing the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Win 2 NFC championship games.
Yep.
But he never gets talked about like Burrow did. And why?
But he throws 5 touchdowns in one regular season game, and oh my God,
Correct.
But they lost.
But Goff did the same thing, and
yeah.
So why do we not give those other guys the love that they deserve?
I don't know.
And that's the problem that I have. Like, don't get me wrong. Like,
Media is very biased.
I think Burrow is the number 3 quarterback in the league. Maybe number 4.
Yeah.
But he's definitely top 5.
You're definitely making a case for Jared Goff to be. If he's top 5, then Jared Goff's definitely top 5.
Gotta be there, right?
Right?
Gotta be.
That's why it's that top 10 is so.
But see, that's why we can't always look at the stats and numbers as the end all be all to why we rank guys.
That's why we talked about Jalen Hurts.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Correct. So you have to look at the performances and what had they done. He's done the same exact thing, if not more. Goff has done the same exact thing, if not more, because he's been to the championship game 3 times.
Right.
But and had the same amount of awards that the other guy does. But we crown the other guy top 3.
Oh yeah.
But we don't crown Goff even top 10.
Nope. You and I have counted it down on this show plenty of times. We don't even put him out there.
We don't put him out there.
We put him as an alternate.
And I'm going to change that. Like he should be in the conversation.
Yeah.
Of top 5 quarterbacks.
Then if Burrow's on top 5, then right?
Well, he could be top 5, but he's on the bottom.
So are you saying Mahomes, Lamar, Josh Allen's playing excellent right now? So like you can put him
I'm not
at
putting
3?
Allen. No, I put Burrow number 3. I would put Goff number 3. Then Burrow.
But the body of work, because or are you just not going to count Burrow's hurt years?
They excludes that though, don't they?
But then you look at Josh Allen's body of work, and you're like, okay, well he's played, and he doesn't miss too many games.
But he hasn't been good until Diggs was there.
True.
And now Diggs is gone. Look at it.
They're doing all right though.
They lost 3 straight.
Did they?
They lost 2 straight.
No, I was gonna say, whoa.
2 straight. They lost to Ravens and Houston. And Josh Allen only averaged 130
Yeah, that
yards.
whole Houston game was strange. They had opportunities,
But they don't have a receiver
no.
like Diggs.
So
he needs that number 1 receiver like
so
Diggs to
let's
succeed.
switch gears here really quick with stay in NFL, but like there's gonna be some signings. There's some guys out there like Devin White, right?
Yeah, linebacker.
He'll be out. Someone might come pick him up, right? Because he got released. We talk about Calais Campbell possibly going to Seattle because he wants out of Miami. Like, do you think there's going to be some trades or anything this year at all? Like any kind of signing, weird stuff? Like,
well, I really thought Devontae Adams was going to be traded. I really did.
Before the season started.
No. Well,
right now they're talking about leaving him.
But now they're talking about he's not going anywhere because
that deal's going to be hard for anyone to get through.
Well, not only that, but the teams that want him or
do they want to give up what he wants?
Correct.
Or what the other team wants?
Team wants, right.
And Antonio Pierce probably doesn't want him there. He's probably honoring it. Like, okay, if you don't want to be here, I'll find a place for you.
Correct.
But we're not doing that.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Because Devontae Adams is obviously Devontae Adams.
And then recently I saw that Tyreek Hill was posting clips of him in a Kansas City uniform.
Yeah. I saw that too. But that's sheer frustration on Miami though.
Well, you don't have a quarterback.
Not right now.
Like you don't have a quarterback.
Yeah. Go ahead. What do you got, sir?
That's why I asked you if Tyreek Hill got traded to the Chiefs again.
Yeah, he's like, I see this on TikTok. I'm like, hold up. I had to look it up because.
I saw Kyrie got traded to Phoenix and that did not happen.
Oh yeah, he said Kyrie got traded to Phoenix Suns. I'm like, yeah, your TikTok algorithm is crazy, dude.
Right. I also have one more beef.
Uh-oh.
So we always talk about Lamar can't beat Mahomes.
Right.
He's like 1-5 against the Mahomes, which Mahomes is Mahomes.
Yeah.
But Lamar beats everybody else.
Everybody else.
But he can't beat Mahomes, right?
He single-handedly beats everybody else.
Lamar is 9-1 against the Bengals.
That's a...
And 5-1 when it's him and Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
So why don't we use Burrow's 1-5 against Lamar like we do Lamar against Mahomes?
I don't know. That's a good question.
We don't.
You should write to ESPN. Should you tag Stephen A? I'll tag Stephen A in this.
Like, and it's not even, like, I'm not trying to be biased, right? I'm just trying to say, okay, so we do this for one player, but we don't. I don't
even call it bias. You just happen to have an excellent quarterback that obviously is on your team you'll root for, and as a football fan, I'm totally defending you here. As a football fan, period, you see a perspective like, why do we pick this and not that? You're actually putting out the facts there. So good for you.
I appreciate you.
And you're still biased on a lot of things. So but that one you're not.
For sure. I'm not gonna deny that. I won't deny that at all. But no, like we don't do it. It's like the goalpost moves for certain players.
Oh, for sure.
Right?
Church music.
I'm pouring.
Pour it up.
And and
how long have we been running?
I don't know. But it is
hour
what it
one.
Is. Okay.
Hour minute.
You want to pause?
Do you? You got pee? You got anything?
No, I'm good.
Let's go.
Okay. Well, I was giving you a chance to turn your head around, but never mind. Moving on.
Second segment coming.
No. Nope.
Come on, man.
No. You said no. You said no.
I was thinking of you, dude.
You failed me.
Is it boxy? Is it okay?
No, it's all good. You good.
It's a fresh hat. I didn't put this on yet.
I know. All right. So who was last year's most valuable player in the league?
Last year's MVP?
Yeah.
Was it
for NFL?
Was it Patrick Mahomes?
No, you're wrong.
What?
No.
Oh, Lamar Jackson. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So
I'm still in 2022.
I know you are.
Because Sam Howell's a rookie.
Let me give
My bad.
Let me give you his stats for the first 5 games.
Okay.
3-2 record. 93.9 passer rating, quarterback rating.
Right.
1295 total yards.
It's a lot.
8 total touchdowns.
Wow.
Let me give you this year. 3-2 record. 107 passer quarterback rating. 1569 total yards.
Wow.
11 total touchdowns.
Uh-oh.
Is he not the front runner?
Yep.
But why is Mahomes the front runner?
He has more interceptions than anybody right now, I think, right? Doesn't he?
I think he has 6 and 6.
Him and Gino?
I think it's 6 and 6.
Yeah, something crazy.
So why is Mahomes the front runner? Like, I'm not saying Mahomes isn't great. Mahomes is awesome.
Right.
He's in a tier of his own. Don't get me wrong.
Sure.
But if we're going week by week, performance by performance, I don't think Mahomes should be even top 5. Like, I think it should be the Lamar.
Dude, he throws interceptions
I think it should be Lamar, the Derrick Henrys, the Jared Goffs, the CJ Strouds, the who else is balling? Jaden Daniels is balling.
Jaden Daniels balling.
Like I think those guys should be hyped
Brock
more.
Purdy did good last night too.
Right, they should be hyped more, and they're not giving the love.
It doesn't sell though. That's the problem.
What are you trying to sell?
That's the thing. It's eyeballs. You know what I mean? It's optics.
They need to get glasses in.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
They need to get glasses.
No, I'm 100% with you. Totally. It's annoying because you're like, what?
Yeah, like there's no way.
Why? Because he flew out of bounds and saved a first down.
Or because he's undefeated. Sam Darnold's playing good.
Yeah, I know. Like, Sam Darnold's playing great.
Put him in the top 5. I mean,
yeah, what are we doing?
Well, Jets.
Less interceptions than Patrick Mahomes?
Yep. And the Vikings just beat who in London?
Oh, the Jets.
And Jets fired the coach.
What? Okay, so let's touch base on that real quick. Aaron Rodgers came out and said, "Oh, if I play better, this doesn't happen." I'm like, I think you might have had something to do with it, right? Do you think he does?
Here's a backstory for you.
Oh,
here's a backstory for you. So, in the coach's room, Saleh and his offensive coordinator and the quarterback's coach.
Offense coordinator is
Nathaniel Hackett.
Nathaniel Hackett.
They were discussing, okay, this isn't working with the offense side of the ball.
Sure.
Right? Because special teams, doing great. Defense, doing great.
Right.
Offense is not doing enough.
Nope.
We need to mix it up.
Sure.
So let's go ahead and think about it, but decide to maybe the play calling isn't what we need happening.
Right.
So let's change the person who's calling the plays.
Gotcha.
Go to Rodgers, be like, hey, we're going to change the play calling duties from the Hackett to Todd.
Yeah, they demoted him.
To Todd.
The media says demoted.
Well, we're going to take the play calling duties from the offensive coordinator and move it to the quarterback's coach, which is Todd Downing, because he did that in Tennessee. Right? Todd Downing was the OC in Tennessee.
Okay. With
the Derrick Henry years and the Ryan Tannehill. The years they lost to Cincinnati in the playoffs when he threw three interceptions. Rodgers got that information. I don't know who called who.
Oh.
But somehow Woody and Rodgers are on the phone.
Oh, I'm sure.
And then next thing you know,
Woody is reckless.
Next thing you know, Saleh is fired.
Yeah, I know.
But 2 days later, who's calling plays now for the Jets? Todd Downing. Everything Saleh wanted to do is now happening.
Yeah, I know. Without Saleh being there.
So if you wanted a different change on the team, right? They fired Saleh. They fired Robert Saleh, who is a defensive-minded coach.
Yep.
Wouldn't you have promoted the offensive coordinator?
I would think so.
But they promoted who? The defensive coordinator.
Yep.
So you're keeping the same philosophy,
coaching-wise,
but you're changing the play calling.
That's.
So that tells me that whatever Rodgers is saying as far as their relationship is great, it's full of shit.
He's saving face.
Rodgers did not like.
He's playing the game.
Rodgers did not like Robert Saleh.
Well, you saw the scene when they went up to each other, and he was like, "Hold on, dude, get off me."
They didn't like
after a touchdown.
He didn't like Robert Saleh, and the owner went with Rodgers instead of Saleh, and that's what it comes down to. Now, there's so many different angles.
It's like ownership just gets in the way sometimes.
There's so many different angles you can go with this, but it's mainly Rodgers didn't want the play calling duties to be taken away from
his boy,
but it ended up being that way anyway.
I know,
which is what Robert Saleh wanted to do.
Right. So now it's happening.
Correct.
So it's just Rodgers is like, oh well, he's got to change his tune in front of the media.
Oh, for sure.
That's silly to me. That doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't.
And also, it's probably too early to fire coaches.
I thought so. At least wait to the bye week.
Yeah, something. What the hell?
Don't get me wrong. I like Zach Orr, but I'll take Robert Saleh as my DC any day.
Hell yeah. What? He was great in San Fran.
Mike Madonna better hire his ass, dude. Oh, can you imagine?
He was already he's part of the Pete Carroll trade.
Could you imagine him being there? Oh,
it'd be great.
Your defense would be awesome.
Hell yeah.
It'll shape up.
Well, it'll shape up, but also we'll get different talent next year.
Correct. So, all right. Are you ready to get into? One more thing. You had mentioned we're old, right? We're in our 40s.
Yeah.
So we've been watching the NFL for a very long time.
Yep.
What player brought you to love the game of football? Watching when you're growing up.
What player?
Is there a player that brought you? Like, why did you become a Seahawks fan? Because that's where you lived.
That's part of it.
I'm not a Boston. I'm not from Baltimore.
No, but I mean, like, so growing up, I'll try not to Kamala Harris this. Anyway, I'll answer the question. Growing up there, yes, you're just surrounded by everything Seattle, right? Because you're there. I'm from Olympia, so yes, your dad watches it, your grandfather watches it. That's you like that, right? That's what you know. I remember very terrible football teams when we were in the AFC West.
Oh yeah,
very terrible. But when I really got into the Seahawks was probably when we made this. I know it's a little late, but I mean, like
Sean Alexander year?
No. Like when we made the switch to the NFC.
Oh,
you know what I mean? In 2000. Yes, I was 16 at that time, but at the same time, I'm like, I watched it as a kid, but didn't really care for it. I was really in the NBA back then, but then I started getting into football in my late teens. You know what I mean? I really liked it. Those teams weren't great. You know, I mean, just like 2002, 2003, but then like 04, 05 got awesome. I mean, I didn't have a specific, don't get me wrong. I loved Deion Sanders when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I remember the Dirty Bird stuff like that. You know what I mean? The mid 90s. And I remember all that stuff, you know, everyone knew the Cowboys, Troy Aikman. I liked Emmitt Smith. I thought he was so fast and so powerful. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's a lot of guys that I liked, but I obviously rooted for the Seahawks. We watch them, you know, on Sundays with family and stuff. But I didn't have a specific person. But I did love. You could say Deion, guys like that. But there were so many cool moments. I think that's what that's when I really started liking football. The moment more than the person, you know.
Right.
I knew who was who. You know what I mean? When we were, you know, back then and stuff. I didn't know every team, but I knew. I mean, just one of those things where you're like, he was great. He was great. He was awesome. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'm the same way. I don't have a player.
Yeah.
that I gravitated toward. Now I had no, don't get me wrong. No, I'll take that back. Me growing up being a running back.
Yeah.
It was only 3 guys I really looked at.
Yeah.
It was Peyton.
Yep.
Barry Sanders.
Yep.
And Emmitt Smith.
Yeah. See, I knew who Barry Sanders was.
Right.
Growing up.
Like I gravitated toward those guys. Right. I was too young for Eric.
Why can't I think of his last name?
For the Rams and Colts.
Yeah. I can't think of his name. Is. Eric Dickerson.
Yeah. I was too young
with
for
the
him.
goggles.
I was too young for him. I was too old for Marshall Faulk. He came in later. So like
Greatest show on turf.
Oh my gosh, right.
But that's when I started watching it.
Right.
That's when they were good.
Right.
99, 2000.
And then I started looking at other players like Jerry Rice's and Deion Sanders.
See, but everyone knew who they were,
Right.
even in the early 90s and 80s, because those were dominant teams. Just like Cowboys in mid 90s, like everyone knew who they were.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So there wasn't that one player that I gravitated toward. Like that's why I watched.
Like every Sunday, I got to watch this guy.
Right.
It wasn't like that.
It
for
was
me
just
either.
because I was just a fan of the sport.
That's how it is now. Don't get me wrong. My team was my team, but
like if you ask me this today, like what would I would say? For me, it's Ray Lewis.
yeah.
Like
Hell yeah.
That's the guy that gravitated me toward Baltimore. It's just I love his physicalness and the way he plays the game and his emotionalness and his speeches. Like that's the guy that I gravitate toward when I got older.
And he killed a guy.
Well,
No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, Ray.
his bodyguard did. No, that's when I got older, right? So
Allegedly.
So that I don't know about when I was younger. I think it was just a collective group of guys.
Yeah.
And when I got older, it was that one.
You knew who
guy.
the stars were.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Like, I mean, like, we had Sports Illustrated when we were kids, right?
Yeah.
We didn't have Sports Illustrated for kids. We got Sports Illustrated.
Yeah.
Chuck Cecil played for the Cardinals.
Yeah.
And he was mean.
Yeah.
And he was like,
Shit.
hurting guys.
The minister for the Eagles and the Packers. Reggie White. Like
Those guys. I mean, yeah, everyone knew Reggie
you
White,
never knew
Brett
how
Favre, those
dominant
guys.
he was. He was dominant, dude.
You know who, Bruce Smith, and you knew Lawrence Taylor and those guys. Nasty dudes. I mean, badass dudes.
Nasty.
You knew who they were.
Right.
But I really started watching football like late teens.
Yeah.
I know, of course you had jerseys and shirts when you were a kid and all that kind of stuff, but you don't really watch. Like, he watches it differently than I watched it.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
But now, but back then I was mainly concerned about Seattle SuperSonics.
For me, John Madden, like, is a big influence for me too.
Hell yeah.
Hell
yeah.
He was
He's
a
the
big
one.
influence.
He's the one who said, if you don't know football, watch it from the inside out.
Yep. Watch
the lines
trenches,
and then watch
Yep.
out. And I was like, and I learned that when I was probably 19 or 20.
Yeah.
Second or third year, really paying attention. And I was like, that makes a lot of sense. I tell people that now. I'm like, John Madden says, watch it like this. If you don't understand it, and you'll see a lot happening. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I still do it.
Yeah. That's great.
So yeah.
You ready to get into week 6?
Yes.
Picks for week 6. All right.
Do you want a break?
No, I'm good.
Good.
Do you need a break?
Nope. I already turned the hat around.
All right. So we already had a San Francisco and Seattle game last night. I would have said San Fran.
I said San Francisco, but I said, what did I say, 22-17 or something like that?
Yeah. I would have said that.
Seahawks.
Okay, we got Jags.
What were you going to say?
42-17.
Oh, like them just 40-burg? They were on their way.
Yeah. We got Jags at Chicago Bears. Bears minus 2.5 in London. Hello, mate. Hello, governor.
And I'm getting up for that game because I got up for the last one.
Good for you. Jags at Chicago in London. Chicago's favored by 2.5.
I think Jacksonville wins that one. You don't think so? You think Chicago's got they got a 2-game win streak?
No, I don't think. I think Jacksonville wins.
Yeah, I think so too. Jacksonville just won their first game.
Correct.
I think they kind of let's get a streak.
And they're used to London.
Yeah,
They'll be there for 2 weeks anyway.
Yep.
So we got Washington Commanders at Baltimore. Baltimore minus 6.5.
Now, when we talk about betting wise, that 6.5 is tough.
It's very tough.
And
now you're talking about Jane Daniels earlier. Well, this is when you want to talk about Jane Daniels,
I think he's doing great.
right?
But who has he played, and what kind of defense is he playing against?
No, like Baltimore has a good defense though.
I think your team's better than you think right now, dude.
On the passing side, I don't know, man.
Well, nobody's hurt though, right?
No.
Oh well, then figure it out.
I think the front seven is no one like the front seven that Washington has already played.
Okay.
And the fact that Daniels is so mobile, our defense already sees that every day.
I was going to say, you guys already practice like that.
We practice like that.
So it'll be, I don't think they won't put up numbers like they have in the last few games. I think Baltimore wins, but I can definitely see Baltimore
squeaking by
just because they're at home, right?
Yeah.
You guys know how you are in the fourth quarter.
I know. And that's what
that's
scares
tough,
me every
man.
time. Like it could be
You got a 17-point lead, dude, and be like 8 minutes left. Next thing you know, you're like, oh, it's 3-point game.
It could be a Buffalo Bills game, 35-10.
It could be.
Or it could be a Cincinnati Bengals, 41-38. Like, what team is going
Can we
to be?
talk about how good Lamar was in that game? Holy cow, dude.
That was
that throw. He shoved that dude to the ground after he had his arm. He was like, oh shit, I'm going 25 yards backwards, and then comes in, shows off his back foot, right to Isaiah Likely. Bing.
How?
Bing.
It's a good throw. It's a good play.
Dude, if you haven't seen that highlight.
It's a good play. And they got lucky with the missed field goal because after that fumble.
I called it missed field goal. I texted you. He's missing this one.
All right, stay on topic. Washington at Baltimore, 6.5.
I don't think I would take
Washington points.
Washington points.
Okay.
Nothing to chance, right? Because some of these young teams like this just start rolling. You're like, we didn't see that coming.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm going Baltimore in the points.
Oh, they do cover. At least by 7 by touchdown?
Yeah, 27-7.
27-20 or something like that?
Yeah, 27-20.
Oh, you said 27-7.
I did that first. I meant 27.
Oh.
I meant 27-7.
Damn, you're like, they ain't scoring on us.
I meant 27-20. Something like
Defensive suspect, but they ain't scoring this Sunday.
We got Texans -7 at New England. New England starting a rookie quarterback, Drake May.
That's going to be strange.
It's May Day.
I know, May Day. Is it going to be the same as, I can't think of his name all of a sudden. He was just there last year.
Quarterback?
Not Zach Bailey, but who's the other guy? For
Zippy Bailey?
No, Zippy Bailey, yeah. Who's the starting quarterback?
Right now? Jacoby Brissett?
Last year. White kid.
Oh, Mac Jones.
Mac Jones. Why couldn't I think of his name all of a
I
sudden?
don't know. He's in Jacksonville.
Yeah, but I mean, it was like, are we going to have the same thing?
I don't know. Are we? I mean, Texans win.
Or is it just because Mac Jones is an Alabama guy and that's what happens?
Pretty much. I think Texans win.
I think Texans roll too.
Yeah. We got Browns at Eagles. Eagles -9.
That is a lot for the Browns game.
A lot.
I know the Browns are on the road, but
A lot.
I don't
and
know about that.
Eagles come off the bye, and they have Monte Smith and AJ Brown and Lane Johnson back.
oh, Lane Johnson's back
Yes.
and AJ Brown's back.
Yes.
I don't know about 9.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll take Browns +9.
That's why I have to take
You
Browns.
heard it here first, Brownie fans.
I have to take Browns +9, but Eagles win the game.
Gotcha. They win by 7. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
That's another 35-28 or something like
I
that.
don't know.
27.
See, I don't know because
Browns can't score 28.
exactly. So you know what? It might.
AJ Brown's such a huge difference
But
maker.
the last 3 times a team's been favored by 9, that team has not covered.
That's right. The whole ATS is.
So I'm gonna go with the trend and say Browns,
Okay.
but Eagles win. Eagles win. Because if they don't,
Sully's on suicide watch.
those Phillies fans that are now going to watch the Eagles are going to be on. The noise is going to be much louder on Nick Sirianni. Nick Sirianni might be the next Robert Saleh
Oh man.
if they lose this game. After
Yeah,
the bye.
Sully's in one of our group chats, and he's like, you're just cussing everybody out.
Yeah, I bet. We got Cardinals at Packers. Packers -5.
I like this matchup because Cardinals are sneaky.
I like this matchup. This is my upset pick.
Yeah, it was mine too.
Okay.
Remember we were talking about
Yes,
we
yes.
talked about this.
Yeah.
we pregame a little bit. We
Yeah,
kind
we
of
do.
talk about this isn't off the hip all the time. So I'm thinking I take the Cardinals +5, right?
Yes.
I think the Cardinals guys should win this game on the road.
Yes.
Weather's not really a factor yet.
Second
in
road,
Green Bay.
second road game, so I think they'll do fine.
I think they'll be just fine.
Yeah, I agree.
And Jordan Love does not look like Jordan Love right now because he's probably back too early.
Jordan Love is the Jalen Hurts effect. 7 games.
I still have a chance for an MVP. He's got to do great
He's not
from
even
here on
top
out.
10
though.
right now, though.
No, he's
Yeah.
got to do great from here on out.
Yeah.
You say Cardinals straight up? What are you saying?
Yeah.
Would you pick? Are you going Cardinals money line, like straight up, or
Straight up money line.
are you? Oh, all right, straight up win.
Yep.
I'm taking Cardinals +5,
I'm straight
just
up.
in case something happens.
I'm going straight up.
Somebody gets hurt.
Yeah, I'm
What if
going straight
Kyler
up.
Murray slides and then he pops his
That's
ankle or
true,
something?
but you know what? I'm going straight up.
Okay, I like it.
Okay. Bucks minus.
NFL street cred on the line.
I know. Bucks -3.5 at Saints.
Bucks -3.5 at Saints.
Remember, Saints starting a rookie, Spencer Rattler.
I know. All eyes on Spencer Rattler this weekend.
Yeah.
People like him.
Saints lost 3 straight, I think.
Yeah. I still wish Derek Carr's versus, I don't remember who he threw it to, but that kid, I wish I can't remember his name. I wish he would have caught that ball when Derek got crashed into.
Oh yeah, it wasn't Rashid, was it?
No, it was. It might have been him.
It wasn't. It was in
he put his hands like this.
Yeah,
flew right in between them because it was a perfect throw.
Perfect throw.
And he was off his back foot.
4th and 8, right?
Fourth and 8, something. Yeah, 4th and long. Somehow I was like, and that would have been. I would have saved that game a little bit. They probably would have still lost, but it would have been a little.
You couldn't blame Good Carr for that one though.
No,
was that the injury one? Was that the injury play?
Yep.
Yeah.
Was it Chris Jones landed on him? Somebody landed on him.
That would have been a great game to go out. Great pass to go out though.
Kid just sort of caught it. It's tough.
So I'm going Bucks.
Yeah. Bucks are playing really well right now.
Rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
Todd Bowles defense. I'm going Bucks.
All you gotta say is Todd Bowles defense.
Colts -1 at Tennessee.
This is a coin flip game, pretty much.
Coin flip.
I'm gonna say Colts because I just believe in Joe Flacco.
Better than Will Levis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. Chargers -3 at Broncos.
I'm gonna say Broncos win that one.
So do I.
Oh, so Broncos at home.
Yep, Broncos at home. We got
Bo Nix isn't playing that bad right now.
No, he's not playing bad, but
last couple weeks he's done okay.
I just don't know if. Yeah, not playing that bad.
I mean, what else can you say?
I don't know about Herbert and the Chargers. That's all.
Well, his foot's hurt, and then so he goes out every now and then.
The Chargers defense, I don't know. The Chargers defense is not as good as the Broncos defense, first of all.
Nope.
But the Broncos offense can match Chargers offense, especially if they're at home.
Right.
So that's why I think.
And it's divisional. It's always close.
Exactly. Steelers -3 at Raiders. Raiders are starting Aiden O'Connell and no Devontae Adams.
I gotta go Steelers. They're so strange and they win games, and I'm like, how are they winning these games? Is Justin Fields a starter right now?
I don't know.
Because we know who had full practice yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. But he was practicing with his practice squad, not his first team.
No, on Wednesday he played with the whole team. I saw that on ESPN.
Oh, okay.
I was like, oh.
Okay.
Now,
if they lose in Oakland, then yes, he'll start next week.
What if Fields plays well and they just lose on some weird, like the defense isn't doing anything?
They lose. If they lose,
you just say period.
Because they'd be a third straight loss.
Yeah. I guess you fact that in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to see Russ. I'm a homer for Russ. I get it. I like Justin Fields too, though. I'm still staying Steelers on the road.
I'm going Raiders on this one.
Not with Aiden O'Connell. Dude, you saw him play last year. He's not that good.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Hey, I'll take Sam Howell over Aiden O'Connell.
Oh,
what's up?
No, I'm not disagreeing with you. I just don't believe.
Come on.
Put it this way. I look at it as like the Cowboys game, right?
Right.
Pittsburgh defense is going to be good enough to keep you in the game.
Yep.
I don't think the offense can score shit. And I think the Raiders defense is much better than we. Max Crosby's going to have a field day. Max Crosby's
nasty.
He's going to have a field day, right?
Shout out Max.
So, and I think Oakland's offense can do enough to score. Because what turnovers would the Oakland Raiders defense create, maybe?
Just fumbles.
Right. But
I don't know if
but field position though, right? Mm-hmm. So they can score that way. So I'm thinking the Raiders.
You see Max yell at that quarterback last. Who did they play last week? And he yelled at. He was. Oh, was it? They played
Bo Nix.
Was it? Oh, they can't hear you, Bo. Speak louder or something like that.
Bo Nix. Yeah.
Talking shit.
We got Lions -3.5 at Cowboys. I'll tell you right now, I'm going Detroit.
You're going to Detroit on the road.
Detroit on the road. I just don't think.
They're not. Hey, I think this Cowboys team is not in sync right now.
They don't have a running game.
What? Yes, 6 running backs. What? And you still think Ezekiel Elliott is 5 years ago? Ezekiel Elliott.
They don't even use him in goal line packages.
Oh, who's the other kid? They don't. Oh, Deuce Vaughn. Deuce Vaughn is their fastest guy. They never play him.
Deuce Vaughn is the Darren Sproles, and they don't use him.
They don't use him at all. I'm like, dude, he can catch out of the backfield.
Yes.
He can split through the A gap. Like, you know what I mean? He's quick.
Darren Sproles, man.
And he is their first 2 games I watched him play. I was like, this is the guy they need to keep giving the ball.
Correct.
You can't average 5.6 yards. Don't ask me why I know Cowboy stats right now.
I know.
You got 5.6. 5.6.
We know why.
5.6 yards a carry in those first 2 games.
I agree.
And then all of a sudden, you just don't play him anymore?
I know.
What am I missing?
I don't know.
Isn't it like you go with what works?
You would think, right? You would think.
So stupid.
Who you got?
I'm saying Detroit.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Detroit covers too.
We have Atlanta -6.
Is there a shakeup in Dallas with Mike McCarthy if they lose?
No.
He
stayed for the season.
Yeah. It's kind of how Jerry rolls, right? Look how long Jason Garrett was there.
Yeah. Atlanta -6 at Carolina.
I don't think so. I think Carolina with Dalton back there is actually going to be more competitive than that.
What?
Dude. You can't tell me that he's not better than Bryce.
No. I know. I understand that, but
But you're also not a believer in Atlanta, so what's up?
I know.
But it's divisional.
But I think I'm more of a believer in Atlanta than I am in Carolina.
Ooh. I'm still saying I will do this. I will take Atlanta and just money line, just to win.
Oh, okay. So you're taking Carolina in the points.
I thought about taking Carolina in the points. Then I was like,
Just do it.
Okay, I'll take Carolina in the points.
Boom. Okay. I'm taking Carolina in the points too.
Because it'll be like,
Atlanta wins.
Hey, Woo kicks a field goal to win it, right?
Correct.
It's my fantasy kicker. Well, shout out Woo.
Correct. So the next team, right? Bengals -3 at the Giants.
This is Sunday night, right?
Yeah. You remember?
Why is this Sunday night game?
Because CBS,
Why isn't Detroit and Cowboys on Sunday night?
Because first of all, because Dallas was just on it last week,
So
they can't do it back-to-back weeks, and CBS did not relinquish the Ravens and Washington game. CBS kept that one. But you remember when
you guys will get Kevin Harlan then? Oh no, you're gonna get Tony Romo, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh,
you remember when? The last time we had Tony Romo, and then in the regular season was when they played Detroit.
Oh.
And they won 37-3. Anyway, you remember when Jamar Chase said that we're the team to beat in the AFC?
When did he say that?
Early in the season.
Oh.
It seems like everybody's beating them.
What are they? 1-1 game?
Yeah, he's not wrong.
4?
He's not wrong.
1-5.
If you want to win the game, go against Cincinnati.
Cool, your stats look great.
Right, but you're not winning.
You're not
right?
winning.
So Bengals are favored 3.5 at Giants. And the Giants come off a victory, and the Bengals come off a heartbreaking loss due to the defense. Can the Giants sustain? Now, Neighbors is out for this game as well.
That's tough.
And
the Bengals are way better than Seattle, so you can't really compare.
Are they?
No.
Okay.
The quarterback
Their offense is better.
Yeah, we'll just say that.
But
we have the better running back.
Correct.
Shout out K9. What's up? That dude's so good.
But can the Giants sustain enough momentum from last week and play a good enough defense to keep them in the ball game?
Yeah.
And is Danny Dimes playing enough good quarterback enough to keep them in the ball game?
I saw what I saw, and he was doing all right, man. With what weapons he did have,
right.
He was doing all right. Their line's better than Seattle's.
If Cincinnati loses this game, they'd be 1-5. Are you writing them off for the playoffs?
In the AFC for sure. NFC no.
Or you already?
Well, we know where they are. So
are you already writing them off?
I'm not writing them off just yet.
Okay.
Because, like we always say, Thanksgiving, right? Thanksgiving is when we kind of find out.
Right. So this is the must-win game for Cincinnati.
Oh, like so they're going to bring it.
Right? They're going to bring it.
I hope they're telling themselves that.
This has to be a must-win game. They can't go 1-5.
Right.
Otherwise, you're going to see injuries coming up. Contract year guys like Chase and Higgins. Mm-hmm. Oh, my hamstring hurts. Like Devontae Adams.
I'm going to be out for a while.
Yeah.
Just get massages on the sideline, wear a sweatshirt.
So Bengals 3.5 over at the Giants. Who you got?
They cover.
Yeah, Bengals.
I think they cover.
Bengals.
It's a must-win for them.
I would not be if I had to pick an upset. This would be my second upset.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. I just because only because of the performance that the Giants showed me last week on the road.
Right.
If they can sustain that performance.
Yeah, it was so good.
If they play like that Sunday, they will be in the game. And
Seattle's got a crowd.
Right.
And they played right through it.
Right. So, but I'm still picking the Bengals. And the Monday night game, we have Buffalo -2.5 at the Jets.
You think this will be a good game because it's an AFC East matchup, a rivalry?
I think it'd be a good game because of that.
But now they have a new regime kind of walking in the door.
And neither offense is really like stellar.
No.
Right? And both teams need the win.
Both these teams really like their tight ends, too.
Whoever wins is first place. And both teams need the victory.
Right.
But I trust Josh Allen more than I do Aaron Rodgers right now.
Right. I definitely trust Josh Allen more than Aaron Rodgers. So, and Jets are at home?
Jets are at home.
I think they lose.
So do I. I think Buffalo wins.
I think it's. I'm not putting everything on Aaron Rodgers' shoulders, but like you kind of shook this locker room up with whatever just happened.
Yeah.
This will trickle into something worse later.
How many points did the Jets score last week against Minnesota?
13. Was it 13? 17? Something like that. Do you remember?
I don't remember. That's why I'd ask you. I think like if I had to pick a
computer's down there.
If I had to pick a score, I would say it's 23-17. 23-17 Buffalo.
They scored 17, so it was 23-17 Vikings.
Oh, okay. So score 17. Okay. All right. I think that's about right for that team right now. I don't think they score more than 20.
The Jets
7.
allowed that many. It's like, ooh, I don't know, guys.
But that's because 3 interceptions from Aaron Rodgers, though, too.
So, yeah, sorry.
It might be closer because I don't trust Buffalo's defense. So it might be closer. It might be like a 23-20 game.
Right. I got you.
Yeah. But I'm going Buffalo. You going Buffalo?
I'm going to say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the 2 teams that are on a bye week are the 2 undefeated teams in Kansas City and Minnesota.
Yep.
Which undefeated team you think loses first?
It's easy to say Vikings, though, right?
Easy to say that. But
do I need to open this back up?
No, because Kansas City's next opponent is San Francisco.
Oh.
In San Francisco. I think they lose that game.
On the road. Yeah, I can see that.
I don't know who the Vikings' next opponent is.
Here's the only thing about San Fran, dude. I know they just saw.
I know.
They just played Seattle.
But they have a 10 game rest now. 10 days rest now.
10 days rest.
So they'll be fresh just as much as Kansas City
I don't know if
is.
they get Mufanga back, which is one of their. He's a top defensive guy for that team.
Correct.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know who Vikings play. I think the Vikings play Packers. I want to say Packers, but I'm not 100% sure, certain on that one.
Yeah, I'll go with the Chiefs.
Yeah, I think so.
It's just me being hopeful.
Yeah, me too. All right, so what's your lock of the week pick?
My lock of the week?
Yes.
Ooh. It's easy to say some of these, but I kind of want to be
Okay, go out there.
kind of like,
Go on the limb. Lock of the week. Like you tell these people at home, bet on this game. It's going to be the winner no matter what you go. Money line.
I'm going to pick my upset as my lock.
What's your upset?
Cardinals and Packers.
Dang. Drop it. Wow.
I'm high on the Cardinals right now. And we talked about it before the season.
I know.
Like they're,
I know.
when Kyler Murray's on, if Kyler Murray scores his own touchdown,
Yeah.
dude, they win those games.
I agree with you.
He's got some weird stat. Like as long as he rushes a touchdown, like they win like 80% of the games.
I
Don't
agree.
dispute me.
Not dispute. My lock of the week is Texans over New England.
And they cover.
Yeah. Lock of the week.
They're gonna. CJ Stroud has to pass because that run defense is stingy with the Patriots.
Right.
Real stingy.
Correct.
They're a one-dimensional
And this will
defensive
be the
team.
first game without Nico Collins, so we'll see how they do.
Yeah.
We'll see if Diggs steps up
He should.
and Tank steps up.
I think they will.
Yeah. So that's my lock of the week. Texans at New England.
And they cover.
And they cover.
All right.
2 upsets of the week.
Parlay that, and then you'll win some money.
Yep. 2 upsets. We both had Cardinals as
Yep.
one of our upsets.
Yep.
What's your other upset?
Dun, 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 dun. With Broncos at home.
Oh,
Remember that?
Over Chargers?
Yeah. You said that too, right?
Yeah, but you know what? I'm going to pick a different one.
Just went through it all, and you're like, I'm picking a different one.
Yeah. Upset of
You just picked your winners. Now you're going to revert back and just flip flop. What is
I was
happening?
going to say, if I had to pick an upset, if those that are confused by the winners and want to pick an upset and see what's going to happen and win some money,
Sure.
Giants over Bengals.
But you just said Bengals are must win.
Correct. But I'm going to say,
This is your NFC North or AFC North hate.
well, for sure. If you want to pick an upset, this is the upset to pick to win money. I think the money line is you win more money with the Giants beating the Bengals.
Oh, for sure.
Right. So then you do with the Broncos beating the Chargers. That's,
Yeah.
that's my only reason. Or even Raiders over Steelers. Like, is that really a upset if the Raiders beat the Steelers? Like, in hindsight, 2020, right? Yes, the money line says Steelers are favorite, but if you look at both teams, is the Raiders beating the Steelers really an upset? No, it's not. The Giants beating the Bengals, it is an upset.
That's an upset.
Because the Bengals are so good. We think we still hold
A 1-4 team is so good.
We're still holding a hat on the one victory of Joe Burrow and Pat Mahomes going to Super
Who did they beat?
Panthers.
Who the Bengals beat?
Panthers.
Oh, the last place team?
And it wasn't even close though. It wasn't even a blowout. It was a close game.
Yeah.
But we have this pedestal for the Bengals being so high because he won one game against Patrick Mahomes when Patrick Mahomes choked in the second half. So
So funny, dude.
so that feels like an upset if the Giants goes back home.
Sure.
And Sunday night, the world's watching.
Yeah.
Because it's Sunday night
Yeah.
in New York media, and they beat the Bengals.
Oh.
That's an upset, right?
Right.
Although I don't think that's going to happen.
Right.
But if you had to pick an upset pick, and we had to pick 2 this week, I'm going, I think Cardinals upset the Packers.
Yeah.
Especially money line. Especially the point spread. But I think they win outright. Giants over the Bengals is a other play.
Okay.
That's just my thought.
If that's what you think.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of New York,
Uh-oh.
New York's going to have a great day on Monday.
What's that?
Because you have the Mets playing either the Dodgers or the Padres.
True.
Game 2.
Yep.
And then you're going to have the Yankees game 1.
Oh.
Playing either the Cleveland or Detroit Tigers. Mm-hmm. And then you're going to have the Jets playing Buffalo Monday night.
It's a lot of action.
That's 3.
A lot of action, boss.
New York is going to be on stage. And Sunday night, don't think about it. Sunday night, they have the Giants. And
Giants Bengals.
So you have back-to-back games. Back-to-back days, right? So you're going to have a great day in New York for Sunday and Monday of sports watching.
That's nuts.
That's
Are
crazy,
you going to take the day off?
I know, right? I need to. Well, sure, I need to. I have a test. What social media are you following right now?
Actually, well, shout out Are You Hungry? And he's the guy who goes, don't fuck it up, and teaches you how to do like basic food stuff. Yeah. This is how you make this. Don't fuck it up. And then he always does this. He's so funny, dude. He'll be like, what? I don't like white cheddar. Oh, like makes fun of the comments and shit. And he's like, he goes, if you don't know how to cut something, Google it like a normal person. He's just talking shit to the audience.
I love it.
His is good. His is great.
I love it.
He got some great. I mean, he does basic stuff. Like he'll be like, how to cut a pineapple. He's like, you guys are morons. You're asking me how to cut a pineapple when there's 7,000 videos on YouTube about it. But here you go. And then it's like, don't fuck it up. He's so funny.
I love it.
His is like, when you go on Instagram, you know, like the most watched thing you do, they come up first.
Yeah.
Never how many hours ago was they posted. His comes up first for the most part.
Gotcha.
You following anybody? Like you're like, oh, I love this one.
I love this on TikTok. I love this Miss Snow Woman, whoever.
You and them snow bunnies.
Yeah, you know, I can't help it.
What is it?
It's just like her saying stupid, like interaction with her and her boyfriend.
Oh,
and so she said,
I was like, it's just some.
Yeah, it's just like, so what would you do? Would you do this and that? And he would say, no, I would do this. He's like, well, why? Like he's mad at him for saying the wrong answer. Like it was like this other one.
We're saying the answer that she didn't want.
Right. He's like, well, why? Like I'm loving your life. Why would you pick me? Because it's $1 million. I would cheat on you for $1 million in a heartbeat. That's $1 million. She's like, but I mean, love you. So it's just her. Just that's funny.
If I was that worm, would you like me?
Yeah,
no,
right?
No, worm.
For real.
I'll put you on a hook and send you in the water.
See you later. I'm getting $1 billion.
Give me some fish. I'm hungry.
I know, right? Just stuff like that. And then I don't know why I gravitate toward like these people saving these wild animals and raising them and feeding them. And
I see that because I get on our TikTok sometimes and I go, I get lost in it too. I'm like, oh, they raised a jaguar.
I'm like, holy shit, or a hawk or an otter. I'm like, huh.
How did you get there?
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, I haven't seen this yet, but this is a pretty popular subject right now. Is this monkey documentary on Netflix about these crazy people who own monkeys, and you'd be surprised how many people in the United States own monkeys.
Really?
Like all sorts of different types.
What kind of monkeys though?
Chimps, spider monkeys. No, I'm just kidding. Just chimps and like, what I don't know the names of them. It's not like someone owns a gorilla; they die. You know what I mean?
For sure.
But I mean, like they own these monkeys. I can't remember the name of the show on Netflix, but a lot of podcasts are talking about it right now.
Are you watching the starting five with LeBron and Tatum? And
I will.
Who else is it?
I don't remember.
Yeah,
LeBron, Tatum, and why do I want to think Giannis isn't in that, right?
Is he?
I don't know.
I don't know, but it's like the quarterbacks, right?
Yeah.
Or the receivers. Did you watch the receivers?
No. I started to watch it.
Okay.
I watched for episode 1 because that's when Peyton gives the thing. He's like, "Look, I'm nobody without these guys." You know what I mean? I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
That first episode was good.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all I got for this week, dude.
That's all I got for this week, baby.
Shout out Magic Mind.
Magic Mind, appreciate you. Don't forget your promo code 2beers20.
That's right.
Get discounts. Get it up.
Just try it. Just try it. You're gonna love it.
Go to the website.
Mental Performance.
Look at the three free trial, Magic Minds free trial.
Yeah.
And try it. And I guarantee you, if you do it consistently, you will feel a difference.
Oh, just 3 days. Just try that 3 days, and you're like, okay, I got to do this. This for real.
Shout out to October, all the cancer awareness, all the breast cancer people, survivors. Do your thing. If you're battling cancer, prayers up.
Yep.
Keep fighting. Don't give up. We got you. Other than that,
you saw our picks. You saw this week's episode.
What we doing,
it might
baby?
come out too late. That's your fault, not mine.
Yep. And as always, baby, 2 beers, 2 mics. We got your boy Nate over here in the Yankee hat. Lost a bet. I love it. Appreciate you honoring your bet, homie.
I did. I didn't want to.
You got Miller.
James Miller, everybody.
Why you gotta say my whole name, dude?
Because I always call you James when I'm mad at you.
I know. I'm like, God
listen,
damn it.
James.
I know. I'm like, shit. We out.
Oh, you gotta turn that up, dude. We gotta We always forget to take pictures. Still a good theme song. I don't care what anybody says.
Love it.